In the heart of rural India, nestled amidst lush green fields and flowing rivers, there existed a quaint little village called Nandapur. In this serene hamlet lived a young girl named Lila. She was unlike any other girl in the village. She possessed a remarkable power that she had kept hidden from the world since she was a child. Lila's power was unique and magical. She could transform herself into a majestic tree that bore the most enchanting and exotic flowers. The vibrant hues of these blossoms were beyond imagination, and their sweet fragrance filled the air, making anyone who caught a whiff feel a sense of euphoria and bliss. Since her early childhood, Lila had discovered her extraordinary ability while playing in the nearby forest. Amazed and bewildered by her newfound gift, she kept it a secret, knowing that revealing it could bring unwanted attention and perhaps even danger. Instead, she reveled in the moments she spent as the tree, admiring the mesmerizing flowers she could produce. As years passed, Lila's secret remained well guarded. The village knew her as a compassionate and hardworking girl, tending to her family's farm with utmost dedication. Her gentle and caring nature had won the hearts of the villagers, and she was loved by all. But fate had a way of unveiling the deepest of secrets. One day, when Nandapur was preparing for its annual harvest festival, Lila's best friend, Rani, stumbled upon her in the midst of her transformation. Shocked and fascinated, Rani could not believe her eyes. Lila tearfully confessed her magical ability and the consequences she feared would follow if the villagers knew. However, Rani couldn't keep this extraordinary revelation to herself. Fearing for Lila's safety and inspired by the potential marvels this power could bring to the village, Rani couldn't resist sharing the secret with some trusted elders. They were skeptical at first, but Rani convinced them to witness the transformation themselves. The next evening, as the sun set over the village, Lila, against her wishes, demonstrated her power to the elders. As she transformed into the beautiful tree with mesmerizing flowers, the elders were left in awe and wonder. Word of Lila's magical gift spread like wildfire through the village. As days turned into weeks and weeks into months, the villagers' fascination started to wear off. The rare beauty of the tree was now taken for granted, and they began treating it as an ordinary spectacle. The more they visited, the more they plucked flowers as souvenirs or for trade, ignoring Lila's pleas to handle the tree with care. The villagers' greed grew unchecked. They demanded more flowers, unaware of the toll it was taking on Lila's health and well-being. The constant transformation drained her, and she grew weaker with each occurrence. But the villagers couldn't comprehend the connection between their insatiable demands and Lila's deteriorating condition. As the tree's once vibrant foliage began to wither, panic spread among the villagers. Their desperation for the magical flowers intensified, and they started to blame Lila for the tree's decline, accusing her of withholding the flowers to gain more wealth for herself. One moonlit night, while the village was asleep, a mob of furious villagers gathered around Lila's home. Driven by anger and disappointment, they were determined to confront her about the wilting tree and their diminishing profits. Bursting into her home, they confronted Lila, who was frail and weak, unable to defend herself. Amidst the chaos and confusion, a spark of realization struck the villagers. They finally understood the connection between Lila's health and the tree's condition. The guilt and remorse were palpable, but it was too late to undo the damage. Trapped in their greed, they had pushed the girl with the extraordinary power to the brink of her existence. In a heart-wrenching moment of desperation, Lila, with the last ounce of her strength, transformed into the tree one final time. She bore the most magnificent flowers the villagers had ever seen, hoping that it would be enough to appease them and that they would treat her gift with the respect it deserved. In the end, the village lost not only a unique and enchanting wonder, but also a kind-hearted girl whose selflessness was overshadowed by their own desires. The memory of the girl who could transform into a tree bearing exotic flowers lived on, but it served as a somber reminder of the tragic consequences of greed and ignorance.